Are we slaying today or not?
I feel like the day is slaying me. Is it just like the dead of winter that I'm just feeling so ugly? Like, we've hit that moment where
if I want to make myself feel even worse, I'm just going to use a magnifying mirror.
This is the time of year where nothing I do makes me feel good.
Wait, can I use some of this?
Can I just use a little?
It's just in my... Have you been liking this?
First Aid Beauty.
Do you feel good? It's like good at hydrating you?
I feel like it's so hydrating.
Wow, this does feel really nice and hydrating.
Doesn't it?
I really needed that. I was feeling like a crusty crab pizza.
Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back. Chaotic as ever.
If you're new here, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Casey.
And this is the channel.
We just shoot the shit here, really.
It's pretty formal. Everything that we do is
the
definition of perfection.
This is our filming studio, clearly. Like, we put, like, you know, a lot of money into it.
Absolutely.
My grandmother's lamp is in the back.
We're actually...
There's a blow-up mattress to our left, so we are professionals, seriously.
Actually, we're in Casey's childhood home.
This is my last day, though. I leave tonight.
Are you looking forward to it, though? It's okay if you are.
I want to get back to my apartment.
Just tell me. We're gonna miss you over here.
I know. I've been home for 3 weeks. Wait, you were telling me before we got started that you were stressed about something. What are you stressed about?
Oh, I'm just stressed that I'm becoming a negative person. I don't know. I just feel like I'm always, like, stressed about something. I really just want to be not stressed.
I know. And just, like, feel at peace with life.
I want to stop, like, adding more things onto my plate. For example, I feel like I've been spending a lot of time in New Jersey recently. And this weekend, I was like, I'm not going to New Jersey. I'm just staying home.
Yeah.
And then because I'm staying home this weekend, all of a sudden now I'm, like, making plans to go to the mountain with my sister. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should text Abby and see what she's doing in Philly. And it's like, as soon as I have those little pockets of peace, I'm, like, throwing things at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like in general you're the type of person that likes to like be busy and like doing things. But yeah, like maybe you need to be mindful about like making sure you have like one day where you're like not putting anything on your plate. You know?
I also feel like I'm a bad person if I haven't gotten time by myself. Like I need alone time. And I think now because right now I'm living at home.
It's harder.
It's hard. Like, I'm always around people.
Yeah. I feel like you almost went from, like, one extreme to the other. Like, in Denver, you had so much, like, time to yourself because you lived alone. And then, even though we were still, like, relatively really busy, like,
yeah,
you know.
I do feel like we were busy. But on the day-to-day, I feel like I was, like, having time where it was just me by myself.
Yeah. So I feel like you need to find like a happy medium between the two, probably, you know?
Because I'm always feeling like overstimulated, overloaded, I'm like getting cranky. Like I feel like I'm turning to like a cranky person.
I know exactly what you mean, because I feel like this is exactly how I get when I don't have like a second to myself, you know?
Right?
I'm literally the same way.
And it's like I'm so easily irritated. Like one thing will happen to me and I'm like, oh, and I just don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be, like, scoffing through life. I want to be, like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, none of it matters. I just am, like, happy no matter what's going on.
Yeah. I feel like I've noticed, like, the same thing, like, coming to the end of being home. Like, I feel very overstimulated. And I feel like I've been so cranky with Matt. Like, and all he wants to do is just, like, talk to me.
I know,
nice, but I'm just like, oh my god, if I have to listen to like, it's just like I can't even answer any more questions, you know what I mean? But I like hate that I'm like that. Like in my head I'm like, you're being so rude right now.
I know.
I hate that.
And it's tough with your partner too.
So tough.
Because like
with your life partner.
Well, like, you know, with whatever partner you have.
Yeah.
You always take it out on like
100%.
People who you're the closest with. I just want to feel lighter. And I feel like in order for me to feel lighter, I just need to start doing less. Like start doing less, start having like less expectations, and just honestly like I could probably stand to be a little bit less of a control freak.
Yeah.
And just, you know, go with the flow. Like,
I really feel that. I also feel like it's like hard because I don't know, I feel like our jobs have been really busy too. And that's another area of my life where I'm like, I want to feel a sense of peace in my day-to-day because I do not feel that at all. And I actually just said this to my mom last night. I was like, I have been craving like just peace. Like the feeling that you have when you're on vacation and you just like, obviously I know like every day it can't be like, well, you're on a fucking island in the sun, but I don't know. I just want to like, I feel like it's wrong that the only time I can feel that is when I am
you're actually on vacation.
Like
we should really feel that in our day-to-day lives.
To some degree, yes. Yeah. And like, I've been craving literally the same thing. I'm like, I just want some sense of like peace and lightness and like.
I know. Also, you're coming from like last year when you had like such a crazy busy year, and it's tough. Like, it's almost like I want a vacation, but like I want a vacation and like at home.
Right.
Like I just want like a break from like my everyday life.
100%.
Where low-key, me and Casey were unemployed like 3 years ago at the same time. The way that we thrived.
It's the way I haven't felt that sense of peace since that time.
I was my most mentally stable at that point.
Literally same. My sister gave me this for Christmas and I've been really loving it. This Merit Blush in Stockholm.
Oh, she got that for you.
I love it.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, but I don't know. How do we incorporate more peace into our everyday?
I do feel like I'm just like, I just have a tendency of like overloading myself. If I were to have kids, like how I live my life now is not sustainable. I couldn't do as much as I do now if I had kids.
Sometimes I literally think we share the same brain because this has been my thought as of recently too. I'm like, I need my life to change before I get to that step in my life because I don't want to be so like
culture shocked.
Yeah, and like high strung, I guess. Like I want to be like a chill, relaxed.
Me too.
Mom.
We need to be working on it now, guys.
Right.
What we're chill. We're relaxed. We're working on it.
I'm just saying like how people do it. Like
I know. How do the moms do it?
We're also, getting into our 30s. I mean,
we're not 30 yet.
I know. We're 29. We just turned 29. But 30 is the decade where like our friends are gonna have kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's so wild.
It's kind of crazy because our group of girlfriends, like we're 29 right now, and none of our girlfriends have gotten married or had kids yet. Mm-hmm. We have 2 girlfriends who are engaged right now.
Yeah.
But like so far, no one has kids and no one's married.
Yeah. I almost feel like
it's gonna like all happen so quick.
I know.
But like, can you wait for me to have kids?
Yeah, we have to have a pregnancy back for sure. I can't be spiraling in motherhood without you. Like obviously I need to be like, and I just know Lindsay's gonna be like the best mom with the best tips, so I need to be like,
no, I'm really not
looking to you for all the help I can get. I just feel like you're gonna hack motherhood. I don't know why. Wait, how many kids do you want?
I mean, I think that any number of kids is like a blessing in its own way. Mm-hmm. But I've always kind of wanted 3.
You always wanted 3?
I've always kind of wanted 3.
Because you grew up with 3, or
because I feel like
you like the dynamic?
I feel like because I grew up with 3 and I liked having like 2 sisters.
Yeah.
How many do you want?
I think I like 2. Want to have 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wouldn't be mad if I had 3 because I also grew up with 3 like kids in a family, and I like the dynamic of 3 too.
Like, what would our families be without us?
Oh my god.
We're the 3rd. We're the youngest.
We are the glue.
We are the essence.
Wait, you're right.
I'm not trying to like gas us up or anything, but like truly my family would be lost.
No, I agree. Same. And I think Emery and Mary Lou would agree with us.
Oh, they would. My mom would 100%. It's so cute. Now my mom calls me like her best friend.
That's so
She's like, I mean, you're my best friend, so of course I tell you.
We really have the best moms ever.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can
I feel like we're lucky.
half the moms that they were, then I think
you trying to cop a...
I am. Have you been seeing that? Yeah. I've just been like hovering.
Wait, Casey got me the Patrick Ta, the Major Dimension 3. She got me this for my birthday, and I can see you trying to eye it up.
I've been trying to get a swag.
Go
okay, girl. Like I'm just gonna mix a couple in here and go to town. Do you want boys or girls?
I think I would actually be totally happy with either.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like girls is a little bit harder for me to conceptualize because I've always had boy dogs.
Oh,
like because Rowan is a boy.
And like your family really has always had boy dogs.
But I also grew up with like all girls. So I think either way, isn't it so pigmented?
Oh my god, it's so pigmented. Also, I really love these colors. I don't know. I feel like I really would love to have a girl, but I also want a boy. Like I feel like I really want both.
I know. Well, too, you could get both.
Well, I guess we'll just see which way the genetic sway, right? Or the XY chromosomes?
Mm-hmm. It's honestly up to Matt.
Okay, so then we're having boys.
Yeah, Matt's family is all boys.
Wait, I feel like that's really true though, because I've seen TikToks where it's like, oh, this is the first girl born into the family in like 75 years.
Generations, yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? Wow, so I'm just having boys, basically.
No, I don't think so at all, because your family has predominantly females.
I know, but I think it is the male. Well, we're really bouncing from we're like, stressed. How many kids do you want?
You would be such a good girl mom.
I would really love to just, I think I want to dress a girl. I feel like that would be honestly
exactly.
like the funnest part.
You know what I think about often is just like, what I really want is just kids that are like nice kids.
No, same.
Like, I don't want to bully. Like, how do you make sure that you don't have like kids that grow up to be bullies?
You would never have a bully because you're like so nice.
But like, can you control it?
I know. I really just want like a nice kid that's not mean to me. How do we make sure our kid's not mean to us?
Were you mean to your mom growing up?
No, it really wasn't. Well, maybe sometimes, but like for the most part, no, because she scared me. I was scared of Anne. She was like, you know.
Yeah, she did run it.
Because my mom's a grudge holder, so I just knew if I pissed her off, she'd like, you know, put a hex over my name. Were you mean to your mom?
We were like always like BFFs at the end of the day.
You were,
but like in high school, there was a couple times where I was like, oof, like she's mean. I think about me.
Right.
Like, I was being mean.
Mm-hmm.
But no, and then at the end of the day, we would always be, like, eating dinner together, shooting shit, having a grot Tim.
I know, but I do feel like raising kids in today's day and age is definitely
crazy.
Like, can we just agree that our kids will play with each other without cell phones? They can have walkie-talkies.
We have walkie-talkies.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we gotta be in this together, Lem.
Who, me and you?
Yeah.
Casey, I feel like you know I'm with you.
It is funny because I'm like, are we gonna be like our parents or will we be like really different?
Ooh, yeah, like will you be strict?
I don't know. Like, I almost think I would be a little bit more strict than my parents. Not that my parents were like a healthy mix of both. We had like our freedom though. I just feel like I'll be more of like a hoverer than they were.
I think you will with like the first one. I don't think that you will as much with the second.
Yeah, true.
I feel like I know how I'll be. I think I'm gonna have like really high expectations for how I expect them to be like nice around people or like respectful.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll care about other things. Like, I don't think that I'll be strict about, like, will you care about grades?
No, because like, look at me. Like, I'm not even gonna be able to, I wouldn't be able to do their homework, so how would I
be strict?
Yeah. I would just tell them that like, I want them to try their best. That would be my motto, because that's how I feel like you should be in life. Like, I didn't get like straight A's, but I got a job really early. Like, I still had a work ethic. I just wasn't like that great at school, you know?
But I guess it's also kind of like time will tell like how we actually are.
Yeah, it's true. Either way, I'm really excited for our friends to all start having kids.
I'm
so excited. It's so cute to see everyone as moms.
And like, how do none of our like, we have sisters and none of our sisters have kids. Like, so curious who will be the first out of our friends to have kids.
I'm so curious.
I would not be mad if it was you.
Oh my god, no, it's not going to be me because I feel like I'm a late bloomer to everything. Like, me and Matt have been dating 15 years. We're not even engaged yet. And I'm like, oh, like, maybe we're just starting to get to that time even though we've literally been together for 15 years. Like, why am I like this, Lens? I'm such a slow human.
I think it's actually really refreshing. I feel like there's like no timelines for anything. You guys have been like so happy at every single stage that why not enjoy it?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it kind of would have been a bummer if you guys moved in together. I mean, it wouldn't have been a bummer. It would have been equally as happy and exciting. But it's like, if you guys moved in and then got engaged immediately, it's almost like you didn't even have that time to like enjoy like just being like roommates for the first time.
100%, and it is such a like exciting.
It's so fun.
Yeah, fun thing. I agree.
It's literally so fun.
I feel like that in general, we're both kind of slow movers.
Oh my god, I'm like molasses speed.
We are both slow as snails.
And I feel like you don't have any regrets about like your timeline of things.
No, I can't imagine like planning a wedding in my life like up until now.
But now you could see it a little bit more.
Yes, but maybe even I want like another year. Like even if we got engaged, I think it would be like a longer engagement, you know?
Mhm.
I just want to take my time with it.
I think who doesn't want to take their time? I want to take my time too.
Going back to peace, you know, you can't rush it. I don't want to stress.
This palette is so crazy. Casey's really vibing with these two.
Oh god. It's all like
She's really liking these two.
dusty.
I really like these two for my crease, and then I like this one for a wing.
Wow.
But like this black is like a good black.
Yeah.
And now I'm using the like creamy brown, like this is like creams. They have like this little shield on it. And this creamy brown I'm using for my wing, and it actually really lasts. I used it the other day.
Do you want to know what product I really feel like I need aside from this? Because I actually am really loving this.
Mhm.
The Patrick Ta She Sculpted contour like stuff.
Oh yeah.
My sister has this, and every time I've gone to her house when I've been home, I've used it, and I'm like seriously so obsessed with it. It's like so pretty and subtle, and it gives you like, I swear to God, it's like a model-esque contour because it's like so subtle. It's almost like, I feel like some contours can get like muddy or they can be like really thin, but this is almost like putting like another like darker foundation on just like where you want it. And I don't know, I'm like literally in
Like
love
a
with
darker foundation. So
Yeah.
it's not muddy.
it. Right, yeah.
Because
Mhm.
I even feel like with the Western Atelier, like it's probably just because I'm going like skin on with my contour. Like I do notice that a little.
But this is like, it's like a cream. I don't know how to describe it. I guess the Western's are cream
lip
too.
liner I can use.
Yeah.
I like that you said that it's like foundation, like that makes sense.
It is like foundation like.
Also the white on this one, the white on this palette,
It's
It's-
also good.
so pigmented. Like it actually like I put it in my inner corner and it really works.
Wow.
Wait, can I say one more thing about having kids?
Yeah.
I feel like when I have kids, I'm gonna be such a crunchy mom.
Lindsay's going to be the crunchiest of all.
I'm gonna be
crunchy moms.
such a crunchy mom.
And then I'm gonna call her and be like, hey, like what kind of like
Like
pureed peas are you giving them today?
Like, oh, I'll 100% try and make my own baby food.
Oh.
1000%.
She makes her own dog food. You think this bitch isn't making her own baby food?
But, like, I feel like I've always wanted to be a mom. I feel like I was the type of person who, like, in high school, I was like, if I could just, like, have kids at 18, I totally would. I think I'm gonna be the mom who's, like, putting, like, garlic oil in their ears when they get an ear infection.
I've never even heard of that.
Swear. I think that that's a thing.
No.
Or,
Lindsay,
like,
so crazy.
putting, like, silver. You get, like, these little silver caps for your nipples, and it helps heal them. And, like, it's, like, cooling and stuff when you're breastfeeding.
Oh.
Oh, I'll be like that for sure.
Oh my god.
100%.
See, this is kind of why I want you to have a kid first. Then I can like steal all your tips that you've. Wait, I am like so obsessed with this. Like I just popped this white color in my inner corner. Look how pretty that is.
It's gorgeous.
It's like so brightening. Yeah, no, you're gonna be so crunchy. You're gonna be putting like onions on their feet when they have a cold.
When they get sick?
Or a
Oh,
potato
God.
or whatever they've been doing.
But I also feel like I'm gonna be the type of mom who's like, let's go out and get pizza. Like I'm not gonna be like,
you're not gonna be like a psycho
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, no, 100%. You're gonna be like a happy mix of the two.
You think we'll live near each other though? We've got time to figure out how to get near each other.
No, the older I get though, I think it is really important to have, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can do it either which way, and people do have all different scenarios, but I'm like, I feel like for me, I want to be around family to like raise my family. I need the help.
Also, like, how awesome would it be if we had kids at the same time and it would be like, we could like switch off on like who's watching them, and then
Yeah.
like go have a date night.
Right.
I'm watching them this weekend.
Or if like you just need like a moment to yourself, like how we were talking about earlier, like you just need a day of peace, like drop them over at auntie's house,
Mhm.
or like you can just get together and your kids play and are like friends, like that's
And then
that's the goal, you know,
make yourself a little sprit. Take a load off.
while they run around in the back part.
Oh, and it would be so fun if we lived near each other. We could go on like little stroller walks.
Stop. Now you're really, this is
Getting
the
you
meat.
excited?
Yeah, this is the meat and the potatoes.
I don't know how this went from like us being stressed out to us like all of a
Adding
sudden
more on our plate. As
being like actually let's have children.
No, literally what happened.
No, we're not there yet, but I think that I would be so excited.
I know.
I would be so excited. I think that that's it. This is just like a standard.
Yeah.
GRW.
I guess this is like our go-to look. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We post new videos every Friday, every other Friday.
Basically every Friday. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the chatty get ready with us. Let us know what you want to see next below. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Bye. Bye.